Hi, James here. You know, we all have places where we store our Legos and display them, and I'm going to show you my upstairs Lego lair and do a repeat video at the end, if you're interested, to see the downstairs Lego lair. So come on in. I got the cue. Welcome to Vintage Bricks. James here, your host, and my wife. Thank you for joining me in my study.
Hello, sweetheart.
This is the upstairs Lego lair. And I have a downstairs Lego lair video, so if you want to see that. This is more of my my kind of showroom for me, where I can be surrounded by I've Legofied this room.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, have you heard the word Legofied?
No,
before?
I think, did you just make that word up?
I did. That's why I wondered if you'd heard it.
Very good.
Might be copyrighted, I don't know. So I have all 4 walls covered with a Lego. So like a little tour?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's start over here first.
Okay.
Over here I have Lego boxes. These are vintage, mainly castle sets here. And there's eventually I'm going to make it through reviewing all these because I love the boxes, but I love the sets too. So there's that. And then I have 4 of our minifigure holder things here, and this is one I made myself, so I'm pretty proud of it. You know, I learned some things from that. Over on this wall is another one I made myself, and this has a lot of Egyptian things here. Look, we have Frodo up here, Gollum, so some different sets. And this is the first minifigure that was a stickered minifigure from 1978, so I'm very happy about that. Okay, so as we come over here, I have this is more of a pirate right now, soldier viewing area. These are some of the ships here, and down below here, pirate sets. Oh, we have one, look at Johnny Thunder. I think that's his name here. You know, he's trying to get the golden dragon. I love to do a review of that. I love that set. We have pirate sets and soldier sets over here. Oh, down below, since we're there, this is where I keep store of minifigures. Keep them in order here. Drawer after drawer of minifigures. So this is kind of a work in progress here.
I didn't know those were all in here.
You didn't know those were there?
I did not.
Well, you stay out of there because they're special to me.
Okay.
You can look at them, but don't touch. I'm just teasing. If you want to touch them, you can play with them. So these are sets from 1990 to 2013. With a few other ones, you know, squeezed in there. And I have the grandkids over here. There's a special present from the kids over there. We step back over here. Here's a pandemic painting I did on the door. Double the grandkids. They're now part of the room. These are sets from the 1950s all the way through the 1980s. The Emerald Knight at the top here, I really love that set that's a little later, 2009. So that just about does it. What questions might you have for me about the Lego lair up here? You get, like before, you get a couple questions. So I'm excited. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, so tell me, why do some of these Legos land upstairs and some go downstairs? How do you make the decision where they live?
Well, one way I make the decision is if they kind of fit in with the yearly themes, trying to have a nice variety of that. Downstairs is a working area. Does it look, I mean, this looks a lot more organized up here, I think, don't you think, than downstairs?
Yeah, generally so, yes.
Yeah. So these are fairly static, although I move them around a little bit, and I'm trying to more for display. And then, so that's why they're more upstairs. Downstairs is more of a working area, I think, for that.
Okay.
That was the easy question.
That was an easy question. What is your vision for this room? Do you have any plans to do anything differently here in the future, or are you happy with how it is now?
I love it. You know, when you're a Lego collector, you always have plans. And I know I can't really creep out of this room or
downstairs.
Yes, you've been very generous. I'm careful with that. The other side of this closet have clothes in it. I don't need those clothes. That would be a good spot for me to kind of expand for boxes up here. So that's probably my most immediate plan for right now.
Right, because you have taken over a lot of storage in our other parts of the house, the garage and things.
Yes, I
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
And I know that makes you really happy.
Can I tell the story about the Christmas decorations?
Real quick, give me a quick Christmas decoration story.
Okay, so do you remember right before Christmas we went out and we saw some really attractive Christmas decorations that I said, oh boy, that would be nice to have. And
Yeah.
and I said, what do you think? And you said, we don't have storage for that. And I said, I looked at you and said, oh, I guess
No storage.
I said, I guess that means we don't have room for you to buy any more Legos then, I guess. Is that right? Was that what you're saying? And what did you say?
Once it dawned on me that you were asking a trick question about Legos, I immediately thought of, oh no, I have plenty of room for storage now. So I backtracked.
And did we buy the Christmas
It
decorations?
turned out great. Everyone, the neighbors really liked it in the front. So that was a good decision.
They
I
did.
have plenty of room for anything you want to store. Plenty of room.
Okay, very
Okay.
good.
Thank you, everyone, for visiting Vintage Bricks, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye.
I do have a downstairs lair that I've shown on a previous video, but if you missed that and you still are interested, please stay tuned. Welcome to Vintage Bricks. Hey, James here. We are going to tour my downstairs basement Lego lair with my wife interviewing me. So enjoy the tour.
Okay, James's wife here interviewing him about his Legos. So
Yeah.
tell us about your Lego lair
Well,
here.
first, welcome to Vintage Bricks again. And hey, thanks, honey, for coming down. I know this is like the guy cave down here. This is where I do the videos for YouTube, and I thought it'd be fun, to explain what goes on here. So I'm going to go over here. We'll go from my left to right. Up in here, these are the couple sets, are newer ones, the big ones, and those are the ones we did with our kids when they were here over a holiday, and they're supposed to take them back to their house, but somehow they're still on top of the piano. Then next to that, we have some older sets. This is an older set here. This is the 1988 Black Knight set. And then we have a Medieval Castle, which is actually a new one that kind of made the look old. So I like those castle ones. This is the castle lair down here. Upstairs is the pirate lair in my study. So, and this, I really like this. This is the this is where I have different layers of things going on here. And at the bottom, those are space sets at the bottom. Can you see those down there at all? Space sets? I'm going to do videos of space sets later. I got to get through this castle, which I love, and then we'll go through space sets. Then the different years, I have the yellow theme. I guess that was on Lego Masters. I haven't seen that episode, but I guess it was amazing. I love the yellow castles from 1980. Then we have some sets here. This is the 6081, 6082. This was 81 or 91, 93. And then up here at the little dragon here, we have the 6080, a alternate build of that. And this set here, which I'm sure you'll love here. Look at this. Man overboard. This setup at the back here is the Guarded Inn from 1986. I love that set. And then up there is a 1980 set. And it was kind of made for like one of our grandkids that's 5 years old. I mocked it up. I mocked it up a little bit so it fit nice up there. And it kind of reminds me of like the Disney castle or something. The one next to it's a Blacksmith Shop. And that was the first castle set that was created by an individual, not a Lego employee. And then over here is where I usually film my YouTube stuff, because this counter is a nice color. I like the warm color, warm orange. You see that on a lot of the boxes of the old set. And then up on the top here are some of my ships. Unfortunately, I have more ships than this upstairs, but which is great. Hey, this is one that the grandkids did over Thanksgiving. It's the Ninjago set. And I haven't really reviewed these sets either, something to do. And then I have a couple just places to put minifigures, because they are my friends. When I work down here, they talk to me, they tell me how they're doing. And are there any, at the bottom here, this is where I keep changing this around. But this set back here was in the corner, which you can't see all that well. That is the King's Castle Siege, which I really like, from 2007. I'm going to work on maybe reviewing that soon. And some older sets in here. This is 1984 sets, and then 1993 sets. So that's the work area and how I have it arranged at the moment. So my glasses are fogging up. That's not good. So ask me any questions about the lair. This is your moment, honey, to ask me.
Okay, you don't know what I'm going to ask you.
I have no idea. This is like,
Yeah.
it may get edited out, so I'm safe here.
Okay, are there any minions? No, I don't call them minions. What do you call these little guys here?
You can call them minions.
That make you laugh, that you think are funny, that for whatever reason they amuse you.
I think you calling them minions makes me laugh. But that's good.
Minifigures.
The minifigure. Good job, honey.
Yeah, there we go.
That makes me laugh. Oh, that's a great question. Let me look at the little guys here. Which ones are funny? Now, these I think are pretty funny. These are these little knights here, these really bright colors. It was sort of it's called Knights Kingdom 2 from I think 2003. And they really don't fit in with the other castles, and they're like, I think Lego went through a period of time where they did sets that were called juniorized, that were made for 4 and 5-year-olds, and that kind of fit. I kind of like that theme, but those guys make me laugh like they're. Should be Christmas ornaments, I think.
Okay, and then one more question.
Yeah.
Are there any of the little minifigs that you think are just beautiful, like artistically, like the color, the style, the design?
Some of my favorite ones are upstairs, but let me look here and see which ones are my favorite ones down here that are artistically, that just warm my heart.
Yes.
Now, the ones I really like, because I have a soft spot for the Yellow Castle, and it's these, the original knights from. These knights are from these probably might be from 1988 or 78. Oh my goodness, these are the original minifigures that Lego ever made. And you know, they have the little heads. It came up. I'll have to fix that later. But those I can't really. The yellow minifigure and their minifigures here, that's never going away. I just have to take the dust off every so often.
Okay. All right.
Well, thanks. Thanks to Jean, my wife, for being a good sport and doing that. And I know you all have your own ways that you organize your Legos, and of course that changes over time. And so I've loved sharing that with you. And please subscribe, and I'll do more reviews soon. So thank you.